this air was so satisfying in this hot climate. Well, in today's scenario, air is something great to talk about. What do you think? Well, I know that you guys must know that air is something without which we cannot survive. But do you also know about different layers of Earth's atmosphere? Come, let's understand this. For that, let me take you to the hot air balloon ride. We have this special substance that floats around on Earth. Something that you cannot see, but you can feel it. You can swirl your hands through it, and most importantly, it allows all of us on Earth to breathe. Air. We give a fancier name to this blanket of air that surrounds the Earth. We call it the atmosphere. And much like a blanket that you snuggle under to feel nice and warm, the Earth blanket also has a role to play in keeping the Earth's temperature and place this blanket. The Earth atmosphere has many gases in it that are necessary for us to be alive. Also, something really interesting is that the part near the surface of the Earth, that's about where we are, has more air than the part above where we're gonna go. This part of the Earth where we are floating now has maximum amount of air. It is called troposphere. It starts from the surface of the Earth till about 10 kilometers above the Earth. All the living things you see like animals, birds and insects and even some non-living things like clouds also exist in this layer. The troposphere contains about 75% of the air. As we start going up higher, air starts to get thinner onto the next level of the atmosphere. Welcome to the stratosphere. It is very cold over here and there is very less oxygen. I have enough oxygen right now. Let me just turn up the temperature as well. Perfect. So it gets very cold in this region with temperature below 0 degrees Celsius. This region holds a layer called ozone. Now ozone is something that protects all being on Earth from harmful UV rays of the sun. Think of an aeroplane as a cylinder filled with the air and sealed tightly so that the air does not leak. In this way, passengers have enough supply of air. Now can you guess why planes can't fly in the troposphere while it prefers to fly in the lowest surface of stratosphere? Well, it is because there is little less air turbulence and also no birds. Moving up and up. Some about 50 kilometers above in the next layer, the mesosphere. In this region, the temperature can go as low as minus 90 degrees Celsius. This layer goes till about 80 kilometers above the Earth's surface. And after this layer is the final layer, the last layer called the thermosphere. Something little weird happens here. The temperature is going to increase in this layer as we go further upward. You know why? It's because the air is just too thin to maintain the temperature of this layer. In fact, temperature can go up really high from 1200 degrees Celsius. And the layer goes on and on and on, all about 500 kilometers above the Earth's surface. Our International Space Station is located in this layer as well. Which means basically out of space, there is little or absolutely no air. I hope the trip to Earth atmosphere was quite fascinating. Now let's just do a quick recap. So the 4 different layers of Earth atmosphere are troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere and thermosphere. And in our in-class session we will discuss these 4 different layers of Earth's atmosphere in more detail. Well, I hope you understood the capsule. Now it's time to say goodbye. I'll see you in the class.